Good afternoon. I'm going to use this microphone if that's cool. My name is Alicia Archibald, and I work with Best Way Disposal and Recycling. Our goal at Best Way, as it has been for the last few years, is to be a partner to the college and to provide education about how to manage waste, also for the recycling and the compost and any kind of hauling needs. So we've been doing this for a while together. The Pikes Peak region, you've had a bunch of information about how beautiful the place is. Have you all been out enjoying it so far? A little bit? Kind of? Are y'all awake? Everybody raise your hand. Just stretch for a second. Okay, cool. You're still there. Good. Being the last is always the fun part, right? The waste is usually the end, but it's actually going to be the beginning. You'll see. All right, the Pikes Peak region is a place of beauty, healing, and magnificent natural resources for recreation, and it's your home for the next few years. The region was discovered because of its beauty and abundant resources, and though they were for a variety of different reasons, all of it was based on the natural environment. Tourism and recreation, the fishing, the hunting, you've seen all that. The resources, the gold, the silver, the quartz mining, renewable resources, the mineral springs in Manitou Springs, the sunny, dry climate that we live in. It's actually been very healing for folks with tuberculosis in the past, and that was a big thing. Today, it's for folks with asthma, folks with multiple sclerosis. This is a very healing place, that sunny, dry climate. Another thing to know is that this is also the town is also home to several military installations, Fort Carson, the Air Force Academy, and others. And part of their charge is to get to zero waste. And so we get to be partners with them as they reduce their boot print. How many of you saw the movie The Lorax or read the book? I'm going to be disappointed if you haven't heard about this. All right, cool, great, wonderful. So, what a simple story with a tremendous truth in it. So this is the Onceler, a greedy industrialist who cut down all the beauty, multicolored truffula trees, I need a water, to make a peculiar garment known as a thneed. Okay, that's a fine something that all people need. Well, this story reminds me of the vast lands in the Pikes Peak region that have been impacted by the mining of gold and silver. The fine somethings that we think we all need, right? I love gold. You love gold? Everybody's got a bracelet, a necklace, earrings. But all of that depletion has really impacted the habitat of wildlife around us. So, by the way, I would encourage you to pay attention of all the animals that'll be around you. Look out for the deer and the skunks and the bear and the fox and all the other four-footed neighbors that you have in this community. So let's talk about trash. I seem to be good at that one. As you saw in the video, we've become quite wasteful as people. From this diagram, you can see, though, that reducing waste is very achievable at about 82% just by paying attention to where you're putting things, what you're buying. Fortunately, again, I would say that Best Way and Colorado College have worked really hard together to create a partnership and develop the infrastructure that's needed so that you can reduce your waste to landfill. So I encourage you to look around the campus at the different containers for putting things in. You've got waste containers, compost, recycle, and then there's also a lot of opportunities to donate stuff. One of the great projects that happens here at the college is Recyclemania. And the purpose of Recyclemania is really, it's an 8-week friendly competition, but it's a benchmarking tool for colleges and universities, and it's a way for them to promote waste reduction throughout the campus activities. And it takes place every spring, so you'll all get to participate here soon. You'll probably see me around campus trying to help out with some of that. In 2014, Colorado College achieved a 46% reduction, or diversion rate, and that was from the compost recycling and different donation programs. And in fact, I think only for 2 years has Colorado College been a part of the organics thing, and we got 3rd place in the nation last year. So kudos, good job. So the impact of all this diversion is really about that 46% is equivalent to the greenhouse gas reduction of 21 cars off the road, or maybe the energy from 9 households. So we got a long ways to go, but we can definitely get there. So the pile that you see to the left, most people would say that's a pile of trash. I don't look at it that way. I see jobs, I see money, and I see resource conservation. Once all these discards are sorted and baled, as you see on the right, they're going to go from being at the end of the life cycle to the beginning of the life cycle, and that's where you come into play. Zero waste is absolutely achievable when you pay attention, and it begins with what you purchase. When you buy items that are reusable or recyclable, and then make sure you purchase items that are made of recycled content. Close the loop in that process. This is your town. If you haven't heard anything else today, it's your place. Find yourself in it. Find your place in this community. Explore it, enjoy it, and please, as the Lorax said, care an awful lot by leaving it cleaner and stronger than when you first discovered it. I would say thank you for choosing Colorado Springs as the next stop in your adventure in life, and I hope you enjoy the journey. Thanks for being here.